To be famous. You dream of trading places. I have been changing faces. You cannot feel these shoes.
Hey people, it's Crimson. Alright, on my last Sonic video, I did a little talking about the Camp Hutch video where K-pop was talking about violent video games and all that good stuff. Excuse me. And I said I was gonna elaborate on it because I did some research on it, but I didn't have my all my notes with me at the time. But now I got my notes, and now I'm going to elaborate on the whole violent video game scenario. All right. First off, there's this lawyer named Jack Thompson who has really been fighting for violent video games to be, eliminated. I'm pretty sure anybody who is a real gamer knows the name Jack Thompson, who banned, I forget what song he banned a song from school from being played on the radio because it was too violent and was thought to have kids doing violent things. But yeah, Jack Thompson, he is really fighting for video games to be, less violent, calling them violent, similar. Nah, not him. But yeah, he's a real dickhole when it comes to video games. And this other guy named Chris Cornley. Yeah, Chris Cornley. He's a software developer. He's been he came up with this weird scenario, like real weird kind of thing where he's talking about this fire triangle. Everybody know what the fire triangle is, but it's like a fire triangle is kind of like you can't have one without, you can't start fire without one of the three things: gas or fuel for the fire, oxygen, and a heat source, kind of like a spark, match, something to start a fire. And you can't start a fire without those three things. And he made something similar to that to explain teenagers, school violence. Teenagers causes school violence, and it's called nah, I don't got what it's called. But he says what causes it is violent video games. He said violent video games, troubled kids, and I'm sorry. It's guns, troubled kids, and mass killing sims or violent video games in his case. And he said you can't have a school shooting and school violence without one of those three things. Well, here goes something that proves him wrong. See, for troubled kids, a man by the name of Charles Whitten killed 14 people and wounded 31 at the University of Texas in 1966, which is 6 years before Pong was made, before any violent video games was made. Then again, a 55-year-old man named Andrew Kehoe killed 44 people using explosives in 1927. Is 49 years before Pong was made, and that was way before. And that was like way before Pong was made. Yeah. And he didn't even use guns, so that eliminates guns. That eliminates guns and eliminates guns, troubled kids, and violent video games, because it was before violent video games was even made. Now, the Michigan State did a study the MRI test on kids with who play video games, and shown that they have their the brain where aggressiveness come up has lit up, you know, were bright and all that good stuff. But there's no link between violent video games and school killings. Okay? There's no link at all. And saying that, you know, there's massive activity and aggressive part of the brain, and showing parents these MRI scans where aggressive parts of the brain is all lit up and crap, doesn't show anything for real. It doesn't. It's just a vague, it's kind of like a broad thing. Like, look, you're playing video games and it shows and raises aggression in your kids, which causes them to want to kill and stuff like that. No. And they always want to go at Columbine and all those Columbines and Virginia Tech. Yeah, that's right, Virginia Tech. And say, oh, they had video games in their school. They have video games at their house, and that what links them to video games. Okay, no, the kids was trouble, and I think the kids at Columbine, they didn't start. The video games was taken away from the house before they even tried to kill anybody, and they was troubled kids. If their parents would have talked to them or something, then yeah, Columbine will probably never happen. And the same thing goes for Virginia Tech. The dude made videos. The dude was clearly crying out for attention or some kind of help, but no, nobody tried. And that's what caused Virginia Tech. You know, they're both bad scars on American history. You know, and all that good stuff. But still. And here goes another little thing. Teen violence has went down since video games became popular. Okay? Before video games became, after video games became popular, no teen violence stuff went way down. Okay? So you can't say that violent video games are the cause of the uproar in teen violence, because teen violence hasn't been up. It's been down. Like kids ain't causing teen violence now. It's, you know, as much as they did before video games came out. So what's your excuse for that now? Come on, I want to hear it. And damn. And here goes another little fact. They talk about violent video games, and kids who play violent video games are going to end up killing or hurting other people. From 1931 to 2007, I don't know, it's like 3 years ago, kids who play football have died. Kids, 665 kids have died from injury playing football. All right. So if video games came out before football, okay, just putting that little thing out there. If football came after video games, and someone drew up this scenario, then I don't think parents will want their kids playing football, because 665 kids from 1931, to 2007 have died playing from injury. And, you know, you still got kids dying. You're like, I don't know what the number is now but yeah. So, you know, stick that in your little uprighteous video game playing. But that's the end of the video. Peace.
Be careful what you wish for.
I'm back for revenge. I lost the battle, that ain't happening again. I'm at your throat like strength. I step